Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition replay. Spawn on top right side as the red Mayans, we have Marco Verratti. Spawn on bottom left side as the blue Mongols, we have Pieramander. Let's see now. Mayans versus Mongols. Mayans. Archer civilization. Start +1 villager, but start with 50 less food. Resources last 50% longer. Archers cost less in feudal age, more in castle, even more in imperial age. Unique units include archer, which if I remember correctly is a fast moving archer. Unique attacks, Flucha, Javelier, skirmish throw, second projectile, and El Dorado. Eagle warriors have plus 40 hit points. I think that's considered the best of the eagle warriors. Team bonus, walls cost 50% less. And we're going to see that right now. Yeah, nice little circle out. Very, very nice. I like the circle. The Mongols. They are a cavalry archer civilization. A bit of a fan favorite in general. Cavalry archers fire 25% faster, like cavalry hussars and steplancers get plus 30% hit points. Hunters work 40% faster. They can use Magdai, a powerful cavalry archer that also does blows save versus siege units. Nomads. Lost houses do not decrease population headroom. Drow. Siege workshops move 50% faster. Very good for battering rams. Team bonus. Scout players like cavalry and hussars get plus 2 line of sight, make it even better as their job. We do have the scout being pursued by the Eagle Scout. The Mayan player is not in age 2 just yet. In fact, not even started researching. These walls was a bit of expense. He is probably a bit concerned about the scout rush that you likely will see. This says it's like cavalry, it doesn't say scout cavalry, so that likely means that they don't get increased health. Eagle Scouts, I don't believe they get any bonus damage as scouts until they age up, right? And when scouts age up, they get a lot of extra health. But he does have a spearman out in the field. He is actually age 2 now. I just now realized that. Got 2 scouts pushing forward, trying to escort this villager to the edge of the earth. Got 3 scouts here. As well as some 3 deer. Wall segment's only ghosted and does go and finish off that wall with a house. Though the scouts could be a bit of a home wrecker and decide to start hitting it. And plus as well, this house is not in a good position. He should have pushed it back a little bit farther forward. Now there's a lot of surface area for that house to be focused down. Blue right now just going for more villagers. Red right now is going for more villagers, spearmen, and archers. Looks like the Mayan player may be eyeing for a bit of aggression with the archers. The spearman would be a good unit to escort those archers to his opponent's villagers. Of course, we do have loom research for the Mongols. Not big surprise. Looms tend to be researched in the Dark Age. We have a blacksmith going up over here, as well as a line of palisade walls. You guys have a good number of defensive spearmen, as well as an Eagle Scout for spotting. A nice giant patrol move, so this area is going to be very well covered. Spearmen now in pursuit of the scouts. They do fall back. He does perhaps see the flag up here, which would indicate there's something garrisoned inside. He probably has a good assumption that it will be archers, since he is fighting as the Mayans. Which means going for more scouts wouldn't be that bad, or some preemptive javelin throwers. Going for some palisade walls like he is also be very handy. And he does get quite a big section of the map walled off, and actually it is a nice little corner as well.
Shot it.
So his walls actually may be a bit cheaper than Mayans walls. Nope, the Mayans does have team bonus, so never mind. Because I was going to say, one less wall side to build, but the Mayan walls, of course, are cheaper. Very handy indeed. No palisade. Oh, he does cancel it there. Going for a house now, and he does the same thing as well, so that may be planned. Fletching now being researched by the Mayan player. He does have a very large group of archers in here. 6 archers. The scouts do have 2 inherent pierce armor. And fletching research, they will do 3 damage per arrow against the scouts. There's the archers now. He will spot them and you realize, oh boy, that is a large number of archers. He is getting wheelbarrow. He's going to need baskets. He does have archer range here. Going for skirmishers, very good. Scouts can, of course, keep them scouted there, though they're going to receive some arrow fire soon. Does take out the wound scout immediately. Very, very good focus fire there. Blacksmith, nope, house going on up. Palisade walls do have a good amount of armor and pierce armor. So all these units would do 1 damage each against these walls. So it'll take a significant amount of time for them to get through. The villager does use some arrow fire. And will continue receiving some more arrow fire there. Javelins. Throwing some javelins, or skirmishers. Going his own fletching as well. That will give him some good range benefits and we'll be able to hit those spearmen at a nice safe distance. And there's, of course, a couple eagle scouts here as well. I go for a mark here. A larger structure, so he's able to build it over 5 tiles away, avoiding additional damage. Though this other palisade wall still seems to fire there, going for a bit of a palisade wall as well as a house. And this should keep that advance from advancing any further. Got a good number of javelin troops here. Or skirmishers, I don't know why I keep on calling them javelins. Couple scouts still alive, moving around. Castle Wage for the Mongol. The Mayan player is going for Castle Wage as well, so both of them have a similar castle timing. I do have a palisade gate going up, so he can go ahead and evacuate these units through the palisade gate. I'm so glad they added the palisade gate, because it was not in Conqueror's expansion pack when I was growing up. So I think there was one in the game, just not buildable.
Shot it.
I think it was called a Sea Gate back then. Maybe mistaken. No, Sea Gate was something different. I think it was like in one like the Aztec campaign. But either way, enough of that. We got the scouts moving forward. We'll find the Eagle Scout. Archers, a couple spearmen, good number of Eagle Scouts here, so that's still quite a sizable force. Castle Wage is almost complete for the Mayan. Looks like the Castle Wage time is going to be slightly in favor of the Mayans, ever so slightly. We got Bloodlines being researched here as well. He may be eyeing for some Knights or for some Lancers to help deal with this force. Knights will probably be a little bit better since they have higher pierce armor. And there's Castle Wage for both players. Blue does get it ever so slightly faster. Scouts not moving forward with some skirmishers here. Trying to go over Siege Workshop. Cancel Siege Workshop. Got this area now under fire. Bodkin arrow and crossbows on the way. Going for our emergency second line of walls. These forces are starting to just get some harassment there on those villagers. Skirmishers not great versus villagers. These forces will find a volley there, taking out one of the villagers. Very nice. More crossbows being pulled on out. I just want to try to go through this palisade wall there. Doesn't have ballistics research, but does pick off a couple villagers. That villager is severely wounded. And I hear 3 step lancers. They only have 2 pierce armor at the moment. These crossbows have 7 damage, so they can put some holes in these step lancers. The skirmishers may want to push on forward first. They do have 3 pierce armor. Maganel will get a volley there. Does splash a little bit of the farm, but that's not a big problem. Skirmishers do receive a bit of fire there. We do have a good number of these step lancers here. In fact, a very large number of them. 7 step lancers with 2 scouts aboard. More step lancers here. Maybe it will overrun this force. Have to be careful of these spearmen as well as the Eagle Scouts. This one has not gone for the Eagle Warrior research just yet, and he's going for some monks now. Javelins are thrown. We do have the Maganel in pursuit. And here comes the Step Lancers. Does pick off one of those scout spearmen there. Spearmen have gone down. Eagle Scouts go down as well. Javelin troops are pushing way forward as well, picking off some of these crossbows. Good micro here, but the crossbows will go down. And they all go down now. That is a sizable force down for red. Red is also higher in villager count. He must have had a second town center up for quite some time. Third town center being built right there. Trying to reinforce the walls with more housing. Got a good number of crossbows here for defense. They should be reasonable versus these step lancers. We do now have the monk trying to get a step lancer. Agano fire a volley there. Now hitting down this town center. Wheelbarrow not being researched by red. Blue already has wheelbarrow researched. Monk's trying to get a pair of step lancers. Does get a step lancer. Was not a combined cast there. More Maginot shots there into this town center. Step lancers trying to rush forward and deal with these Maginots. Will get a damage there. Get some good damage there. Magnos could rotate around, hit these crossbows. Finds a small hit there. Crossbows do take out that Maginot. Monks trying to push their way forward, trying to convert. Does get one more of these step lancers. Step lancers trying to focus down these Maginots once again. Monk does go down, takes out the step lancer there. Other monk does go down as well. Currently no rucks have been playing for either player. Arms are receiving a bit of fire there. Does get a good volley there onto the palisade walls. Almost splashed that step lancer a little bit. Three Maginots push way forward. That's quite a bit of force there. Step lancer's trying to push their way forward. Does take out one of those monks. Another monk does not get a conversion there. He may have been trying to go for this wood. Did he get it for heresy? Nope, he does not have heresy. Has received a bit of fire there. So a good number of crossbows just went down there. There's still three Maginots here. They do have force of range 7, same range as these crossbows. More Maginot blow down the field. Crossbows making their advance. We'll find a small volley there on the Maginot. 3 arrows connect. And silencer will be set ablaze. 1 counter remains. Red has a 20 villager advantage. Blue does appear to be only has 1 villager queue at the moment. Has not deployed a second town center just yet. May want to eye for that sooner rather than later. Though his Mongol stone has been consumed. Not sure where though. Housing starting to go on down. Got some of these. They are Eagle Scouts though. No Eagle Warrior research just yet. No Eagle Warrior. Wait. Yeah, still Eagle Scout. No Eagle Warrior research. I am curious about where did Blue Stone go? Did he get stone-based research? Don't see any research that would indicate he's consumed some stone. Sometimes to push way forward, it's going to receive a bit of fire. Does get the Pierce Armor research there. Does able to stand a bit more damage. Does get some good hits there. Takes out the... Oh, converts the Knight as well. All of the Knights have been converted. Takes out some of these step lancers now. Eagle Scouts will receive a bit of fire there. Trying to overrun these Maginot. Unsuccessful. More Maginot shots raining on in. Does kill off his own Maginot with that volley there. And that other Maginot does go down. Pikeman being pushed on forward. Does take out one of those monks there. Converted step lancer does get the kill there on the Maginot. Does get converted back. Good dodges there onto the crossbows. Gets a good volley there. They're a bit wounded now. There's another crossbow there. Monk does go down to the Eagle Warrior or Eagle Scout. Takes out another monk there. Maginot's trying to push away forward. And slowly whittling down this monastery. Or Perversus pushing way forward. Maybe he'll claim himself a Eagle Scout there. No, it does not. Mangonels do see a bit of fire there. Scorpions pushing way forward. Warrior Monk does go down. Warrior Monk, regular Monk. Step Lancers receive a bit of fire there. Do now have a fresh castle deployed out by red. Blue right now is going for more Knights, Step Lancers, more Mangonels. Monastery will go down. And to this lumber camp, there's a breach here now, but currently this one's not trying to exploit it. You already created a breach. You had another stable being put on the front line. Got more of these crossbows put out on the field. It may be a good idea to mix in some javelin troops or skirmishers, even skirmishers. Got a handful of scorpions here as well. Starting to break through this mill. Crossbows could get some good damage. Let's get a small hit there on those crossbows. And now we do have the Knights push way forward. Up here, we do have another town center for red. And maintain the additional builder queue. Mangonels roll some misses there. Step Lancers and Knights start advance on forward. It is there on those not warrior scouts. So just there are eagle. Yeah, so there's eagle scouts. Crossbows finding some volleys there. See a bit of splash damage. Mangonels push way forward. Scorpions could just start trying to hit those crossbows, getting some collateral damage now. Rolls a miss there with the Mangonel. Mangonel rolls another miss. And there's a good hit there on those crossbows. They did take out a couple of those Mangonels. But right now, Red's back line and front line have disintegrated. There's still the castle here, provides some good fire support. Some of these pikemen are starting to go down as well. More of the wood's being claimed. The rest of the stone has been claimed. Mayan player right now is not looking good, though the Mayan player still has the spirit. Oh no, the villager count is greatly evened out. Blue has 2 villager queues up and going. Red right now only has 1. Does a castle. Red does also have a decent amount of stone. Needs a little bit more stone to get out another castle. At this point in time, you just may need to get a lot of pikemen. A lot of pikemen do find that knight and take him out. Good amount of wood being collected on up. Some of these villagers will be picked on off. Mongols now have pulled ahead in villager count. Villagers trying to get in town center, but there's simply not enough room for all of them. Pikeman advance forward, does find some stabs here. Alright, switching way forward. Pikemen getting some great hits. Crossbowmen here to support as well. Got a couple scorpions to support out these knights. And those scorpions were very important, though there's still a handful of pikemen pushing way forward. That volley does miss, does get a bit of damage there. Red is trying to pull out some more crossbows. I guess I need to get more pikemen. Oops, clicked off the screen again. The Javeliers would not be useful, the upgrade. Blue Archers not so much either. More Mangonels being pulled on the field. Right now, Blue is eyeing for... looks like he's collecting a bit of stone. He may be eyeing for a castle. Nice to find these villagers unprotected. 1, 2 will go down. The other rest will escape on out of there. Now we got these knights being healed up. Very, very nice. Villager will be picked off there. Right now, the Malian is behind a villager count, 95 to 72. Blue's right now greatly consuming all the gold. Blue does have 2 relics. Blue does see a couple more relics inside the map. Does not see the one that's actually close for him. Blue's going for more knights now. Red is eyeing for more pikemen. Does get a second villager queue up and going. Gaz have a 3rd townsend now pulled out of the field, and will be able to reclaim all these farms. Pikemen crossbows push way forward. Blue does spot this gold deposit here, so that will be useful. Needs some great damage there on those crossbows with those scorpions. And of course, pikemen don't exactly do well versus buildings now, do they? Knights starting to push way forward, trying to get some damage here. They're starting to just engage the town center itself. They do have a good amount of pierce armor to withstand a lot of fire. Small damage there, pikemen pushing forward. We have Blues trying to go for a castle now. Scorpions are here to protect those villagers. Pikemen now is like great at hitting villagers. Especially when he doesn't have any melee attack upgrades, so doing just 4 damage. The villagers do have 2 pierce armor. Does not get any hits there on those crossbows. Blue's backline starting to disintegrate, but the Scorpions gain some good reliable damage. He is holding those magneto shots there. More nice push way forward. And they will be able to get some good damage. Large some of these crossbows are also wounded by so are those knights at the moment. Over here, do you have now these knights? They're getting caught up on the unnecessary structures. Magno does not really get a good hit there. Pikemen are advancing on forward. Gets a small hit there, and one of the Magnos do go down. Gain some damage there on those crossbows. Got all the villager queues going up for the mine player. And Blue's going for his Imperial Age. He's going for some Magadai as well. The Mongols do have access to all except for the final level Pierce armor, so those Magadai should go up to what, 6 Pierce armor? I'm not sure if they have any inherently. Or the Elite upgrade, I'm not sure about that. Right now the Mongols have plenty of villagers. Knights push way forward, we'll be able to find some good hits on these villagers. Now we've got these crossbows and pikemen trying to engage once again. There's a lot of villagers in front of them. Got an outpost going on up, and we'll be able to get some damage onto it. A good number of those villagers. What's a good number of those villagers have gone down. Okay, mate. I think a bug just flew into my mouth. Let me just wash it down. Sorry about that. I think a bug just flew in my mouth and I had trouble speaking. Just have a good number of crossbows here. They're also wounded. Look how wounded that force is. Red's having trouble cleaning up this infrastructure. Could potentially get a battering ram out to help clean up all this infrastructure. Going for archer range right there. Imperial Age is almost complete. Knights advancing forward. This force is also wounded. So even the Scorpions pose a massive threat. We do have now the Magadai push forward. They only have 1 pierced armor at the moment. And it looks like these crossbows do go down. The kitty cat may have supported them. We have another castle being pulled up by the Mongol player. This will allow him to pull out some more Magadai. Red himself also has now advanced to the Imperial Age. Going for the Arbalest upgrade as well. He does have to get Bracer as well as all the research, archer armor research. When he sees Magadai, maybe a good idea to get out some skirmishers. And you also get the double javelin throwing skirmisher upgrade. Got another castle going up over here to help protect the flank. There's some gold deposit over here me want to help secure, but there's also this gold deposit here. Blue's castle's going on up. Got a good number of pikemen here. The Mayans can go up the halberdier. Oh, howdy, I just saw the rebel chat. My apologies. Oh, I came in when a bug flew my mouth. Knight does go down there. We got the Magadai and the knights moving around. Trebuchet is now engaging Blue's castle. It is on high ground, so it'll take a little bit less damage. Knights moving around. Getting some kills down these villagers. Red's down to 109 villagers. Blue's has 142. Got some light cavalry not being put on the field. He can't. The Mayans probably, or the Mongols should be able to go up the Hussar. Where is it? Yeah, they're right there. Yes, they can. Can't get Paladin. Can't get Cavalier. 99 moving around. We got these light cavalry seeing a bit of fire. Lancers, or not Lancers. Light cavalry getting a bit of damage here. Knights, Magadai getting some damage from other stuff. Trebuchet still engaging onto the castle now. Got a good number of arbalists here. They do, of course, have bracer as well, so they have 9 or 8 range, 10 damage. They have chemistry researched as well. Light cavalry's trying to get some more harassment there onto these villagers, getting some damage onto them. Very nice. Got these Maganite now pushing up forward to hit these villagers. Gold deposit here, still not been claimed. We've got a tiny amount of gold there. Got a relic still up here. And red is playing with this gold deposit. Blue appears to have already put all his gold inside the map. Right now he does have a small reserve of gold, has 2 relics to make a bit of a larger gold reserve. Trebuchet do go down to the Maganel. We do now have red casting GG, unable to really stop all the harassment of his villagers. This is Anne Great saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.